Welcome to Explicably Inexplicables, the podcast where we unravel the mysteries of finance, technology, and business. I'm Arnav.
And I'm Nikhil, and in today's episode, we embark on an exciting journey into the world of cryptocurrencies and their revolutionary impact on finance as well as technology.
That's right. From the mysterious beginnings of Bitcoin to the widespread adoption of blockchain technology, we're going to cover it all. Cryptocurrencies emerged in 2009 with the creation of Bitcoin by Satoshi Nakamoto. And this digital currency challenged the traditional notion of money by introducing decentralization, transparency, and cryptographic security. So in terms of, having all of these coins at one point in cryptocurrency and making something diverse and stand out, what made Bitcoin attractive to investors? What made Bitcoin, want to get mined or invested in this cryptocurrency?
Mm-hmm. Well, Arnav, I think I'm very glad that you mentioned the decentralization and the transparency and the cryptographic security of Bitcoin. I think those are all things that have made Bitcoin stand out. But even on top of that, I think that Bitcoin was intriguing, especially to tech enthusiasts, but also attractive to investors who were seeking kind of an alternative to traditional financial systems. Like you said, right? It definitely challenged the traditional notion of money, right? It offered not necessarily a replacement, but kind of another method of payment. And so the idea of a peer-to-peer electronic cash system without the need for those intermediaries, such as a bank, right? If you want to deposit cash to a bank account, right? For a debit card, credit card, whatever it is, was kind of groundbreaking. And I think nowadays it's really fascinating to see how that concept has, evolved over time.
Exactly. Like I know, people start paying each other not in just money, like in dollars, but in cryptocurrency. Or like I've heard stories where people pay the pizza delivery guy in cryptocurrency and not in cash. And I just feel like the method of transferring money through cryptocurrency is crazy, right? And so we all know that cryptocurrencies have disrupted the financial industry in many ways, right? Like I said, they serve as a medium of exchange and a store for value. But I guess in light of things, it also has many potential benefits for things such as cross-border transaction and remittances. Mm-hmm. If you'd like to go more in depth of that, I guess just to say, how have these attributes affected the entire financial landscape, Nikhil?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm glad you brought up that example with the pizza as well. I think that kind of goes to show that you can have a transaction with cryptocurrency. And so that can go beyond borders, right? And so essentially what I'm trying to say is that cryptocurrency has empowered the unbanked population in developing countries. And so it's kind of provided them access to financial services that were previously out of reach. So, for example, I actually have some family in India that knows some people in Dubai. And the people in Dubai were able to send them money through cryptocurrency, not regular money or not through their debit or credit card, but through cryptocurrency. And that, I think, just kind of goes to show how remarkable technology is when it comes to bridging these gaps.
Exactly. And I feel like it cuts down transaction fees, and it makes them get more money, the more bang out of the buck, basically.
Yeah.
I guess talking about this industry, we shouldn't forget about ICOs, or like initial coin offerings, which have become a new fundraising avenue for startups and businesses. So I guess overall, how have these ICOs impacted the funding landscape?
Definitely. I think ICOs have kind of opened up very exciting opportunities, right? And I think to better understand its impact, we also need to kind of understand the underlying technology that makes it actually function and make it possible.
And what is that underlying technology? Well, I guess it's blockchain, right?
All right, I hate to cut the video short, but that was the very first segment of our very first episode of our podcast. If you'd like to see the rest of it or any future videos, be sure to subscribe to that channel. It's called Explicably Inexplicables, and I'll put a link down to it in the description. So be sure to check that out. Peace.